Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're playing Warzone and I'm going to show you guys how to do the Rebirth Island challenges as easy as possible. And today's a special video as we recently hit 100 subscribers on the channel, and to celebrate that and give back to you guys, I'm going to be hosting a $20 giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to learn how to enter. Now starting off, we have the BRB calling card, and that is to pilot a vehicle for 20 minutes on Rebirth Island. It's a very easy challenge. You can end up doing this over time, or if you want to knock the challenge out of the way, you can just drop on a helicopter and pilot it around the entire game, or for as long as you can. Now the second one is the experimentation calling card, which is to complete any 30 contracts on Rebirth Island. Now my advice would be to go for the scavengers or the recons, but you could also do the bounty, but that tends to be hit or miss because sometimes somebody can end up killing the bounty and you get it done really quickly, or other times somebody just runs away because they have a bounty on them. Anyways, moving on to the next one, we have the corrosive charm, which is to buy 30 kill streak items on Rebirth Island. Now this can be done pretty easily. I would recommend landing somewhere that has a good amount of money, such as prison or Nova 6 factory, just getting a bunch of money and buying the cheapest kill streaks that you can. It shouldn't be too hard. So the next one is the Brother Bear emblem, which is to open 100 crates on Rebirth Island. This is another easy one that takes a good amount of time, but it's not too hard. You could just go around and loot as many crates as possible, leave the game, join back, and keep repeating. Now we have the Again sticker, which is to collect 200 piles of plunder from the ground on Rebirth Island. Some people may get confused at this, but this is just to collect 200 piles of money, and a place that has a lot of money is Nova 6 factory, or you can go to the prison as well, and this is just another time consuming challenge. Now next we have the shooting star emblem, which is to collect your loadout 20 times on Rebirth Island. This one isn't too hard, but it ends up being a bit annoying as a lot of people tend to camp on the loadouts, and all you really have to do is go up to the free loadout, maybe die and drop on it, or just buy one and call it in somewhere where not a lot of people are at. It's just another one that takes a good amount of time. It's not too difficult. Now the next one is the Rebirth emblem, which is to place in the top 30% 5 times on Rebirth Island. This isn't too hard as there's not that many players on Rebirth Island. It's 45 players, 15 squads, and 3 people per squad, so it's not too difficult. Just try to play with some friends, some people that know what they're doing, and stick to the high ground. You shouldn't have too much of a problem with this one. Next we have the heroic sacrifice calling card, which is to get 30 kills with a common weapon on Rebirth Island. Now this one was a bit annoying as I didn't know the strategy at first. I would say that the most common spawns for these common weapons are Nova 6 factory, the tents, or construction, but if you don't end up getting it that way, you could just make a class with one of the common weapons that are in the game, such as the Milano or the RPD. Me personally, I used the RPD in one of my loadouts, went to pick it up and got as many kills as possible with it. This one is just an annoying one that takes a little bit more time than the others just because common weapons are actually very rare in this game, but as long as you have it in your loadout, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Next we have the hazardous warning sticker, which is to get 30 kills with the legendary weapon on Rebirth Island. This one isn't really that difficult. I didn't find the legendary weapons too rare. You can just hit the crates that are orange that have the legendary tier items within it, and a lot of the times it could be an SMG, the Groza AR, or an LMG. I didn't find the LMG to be that great because I don't like the sight, but the Groza is great, as well as the MAC-10 and the other SMG that is legendary tier. Now after this we have the Soviet Space Program calling card, which is to get 2 kills or assists while in a vehicle on Rebirth Island. This is a bit annoying, but you can just pick up the helicopter and try to kill the people that land right away, as if they only have a pistol, it's not going to be too likely that they're going to shoot you out of the copter. You could end up doing this in one game, which isn't too hard. Next is the loading calling card. Destroy 1 vehicle carrying enemies on Rebirth Island. This can be done with either a sniper or a rocket launcher of some sort, and you can either do this against a helicopter or someone on a car, but I didn't find that many people driving around in this game, so I would focus on the helicopters and try to use a rocket launcher. If you're good at sniping, that would be much easier because the rocket launchers let the pilot know that you are targeting them, unless you're using like an RPG. That just takes a little bit of luck and some time. Now we have the Red Bear sticker, which is to use 50 armor plates on Rebirth Island. This one's not hard. You just have to have some armor and get hit a couple times, maybe peek someone that's on a roof and they'll hit you up, and then you just plate up and just rinse and repeat. Or you just play through the game normally and you should be able to get this done within a couple games. I'd say maybe 7 to 10 games you should have this done easily. Next we have the Familiar Fortress calling card, which is to place in the top 30% 15 times on Rebirth Island. Again, this isn't too hard. All you really need to do is have a good team and stick to the roofs, stick to where the circle is, just be smart, don't get caught out in the storm. You shouldn't have too much difficulty with this challenge. Next we have the Noxious LMG, which is to place in the top 30% 30 times on Rebirth Island. Again, stick to the same script, just be smart, stick to good cover, stick to the high ground, stick to the circle, you'll be fine. Now we have the Thunderbolts emblem, which is to get a kill before the first circle closes 1 time on Rebirth Island. You should be able to do this right away. If you're having trouble with this, just land somewhere that's hot, maybe such as prison, and you should be able to kill someone pretty quickly. Next we have the Reborn charm, and I don't know why they messed up on the text, because it says kill 100 downed enemies on Rebirth Island, but that's not too hard. You just have to keep playing and kill people and make sure you finish them off. Now that's it for the challenges. As a bonus, I would like to include my loadout, which is the MAC-10 and the DMR. I run Cold-Blooded, Overkill, and Tracker, and for my lethal I run a C4, and the tactical I run a heartbeat sensor. With the attachments on the MAC-10, I have the Agency Suppressor for the sound suppression and damage range. I like this just because it doesn't show you on the mini-map. Next, for the underbarrel, we have the Field Agent Grip, which gives you much better vertical recoil control as well as horizontal recoil control. As this weapon has a lot of recoil, it makes it a lot easier to control that. Next, for the ammunition, we have the Salvo 53 round fast mag. I like this because you have a lot of bullets, making you able to take down multiple players without reloading. I like the quicker reload on this versus the Stanag 53 round drum. Next, for the rear grip, we have the Airborne Elastic Wrap. This counteracts the negative aim down sights time for the magazine, and it gives us a bit more flinch resistance, takes a little bit out of the shooting move speed and the sprint to fire time, which isn't too bad because we have the Raider stock that counteracts that a bit, which gives us better sprint to fire time and aim walking movement speed, and it takes a bit off our hip fire accuracy. Now for the DMR, we have the Agency Silencer, again for the sound suppression so we don't show up on the mini-map, and a bit of damage range as well. It takes a bit off of our aim down sight speed as well as aim walking steadiness. For our barrel, we have the 20.8 inch Task Force barrel that gives us more damage, effective damage range, and bullet velocity, but we get a little worse vertical recoil and horizontal recoil control. For our optic, we have the Axial Arms 3x scope, and I like this because it gives you a good amount of range. You could also use something such as the SUSAT multi-zoom, which you can go from 2x to 4x. For the ammunition, I run the Salvo 40 round fast mag, which gives me more ammo capacity, max starting ammo, gives me fast reload, but it takes a little bit off our aim down sight speed, which will counteract with our Airborne Elastic Wrap, which gives us less flinch resistance. And that's about it for my loadout. There might be a better loadout out there, but I found that this was the one that works for me. So we recently hit 100 subscribers on my channel, and I'm really grateful to have that many subscribers since I only started a bit ago on YouTube. I'm sorry to all my fans that I've not really been uploading recently, but I guess I've been slacking and grinding at the same time. I've been grinding so hard to try to make a nuclear gameplay video for this, but I kept dying in the low 20s, which made me really stressed out and just frustrated at the game. But with that being said, I'm so grateful that I have 100 subscribers, and to give back to you guys who subscribe to me, I'm going to be doing a $20 giveaway. I'll send that through PayPal, Cash App, a gift card of your choice. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel, like this video and send me proof on Instagram or on Xbox. Those will be in the description where you can find me, and that's all you have to do to enter. I will be doing this giveaway for a week, so on January 6th I'll be announcing the winner, so stay tuned for that. That's the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Bosswater Kim, and I'm out.